Once upon a time, there was a little bee named Bella who lived in a bright, colorful garden full of flowers. She was young, curious, and full of dreams. Every day she watched the older bees make beautiful honeycombs, and she wanted to build one of her own. One sunny morning, Bella decided it was finally time to build her first honeycomb. She wanted to fill it with the sweetest honey in the whole garden. So she began flying around looking for the perfect place to start. After a long search, she found a quiet corner under a tall sunflower. "This is perfect," she said happily, and began working with excitement. She spun soft wax and shaped tiny hexagons one by one. Just then a butterfly fluttered by. The butterfly looked at Bella and laughed softly. "Oh Bella, you are wasting your time here. This sunflower moves with the wind. When it shakes, your honeycomb will fall apart." Bella stopped and looked up at the flower swaying in the breeze. Maybe the butterfly is right, she thought. So she left the place and went to look for another spot. A little later, Bella found a thick branch on a tree. It looked strong and steady. She smiled and began building again. But soon a ladybug crawled by and said, "Why are you building here, Bella? The gardener trims this tree every week. Your hard work will be gone in no time." Bella sighed. She didn't want her work to be wasted. Once again she stopped building and flew away. By afternoon, Bella was tired, hungry, and sad. She had spent the whole day searching but still had no home. She sat quietly on a leaf and whispered, "Maybe I'm not meant to build anything at all." Just then a small worm nearby spoke gently. "Little bee, I've been watching you since morning. Every time someone says something negative, you stop working. You listen to everyone but yourself. That's why you are tired and unhappy. If you keep believing others, you will never finish what you start." Bella listened carefully. She realized the worm was right. She had wasted the whole day doubting herself instead of trusting her own heart. So she took a deep breath and flew back to the sunflower, her very first choice. The wind still moved the flower, but Bella didn't care anymore. She started working again with all her strength and focus. Days passed and the honeycomb slowly took shape. Sometimes the wind blew hard. Sometimes the rain made it difficult. But Bella never stopped. One bright morning, the first drop of golden honey shone inside her honeycomb. It sparkled beautifully in the sunlight. The butterfly came by again and gasped, "Well, Bella, you actually did it." The ladybug and even the gardener admired her hard work. Bella smiled proudly and said, "When you believe in yourself, nothing is impossible. Success comes to those who trust their own effort and never give up. When you start something new, people will always have opinions. Some will try to discourage you. But if you stay patient, believe in yourself, and keep going with determination, success will surely come."